Welcome to another video in the Linkvana training series. This is going to be a link breakdown on forum profiles. So let's jump in and take a look at some examples. Alright, so if you're watching this video, hopefully you know what a forum is, but in case you don't, a forum is simply a place where people can register accounts and then post their thoughts on various subjects. Generally they're themed in a certain type of niche, but there are also general forums where people just come and chat. So when you make your user profile on this, you generally have to fill out some information about yourself. And in this kind of profile that you fill out, you can put a website on some platforms. So you see here, this person's made a link for their website in their profile. And these profiles get indexed by Google. The links are generally do follow, and they do count for your rankings. So this is one example of a forum profile. And here's another one. As you can see, it's pretty similar to the last one. Again, it's just a place for people to come and post their thoughts on a certain topic. And then when they fill out the user information in their profile, we can add the link right there. So those are forum profiles. Now let's talk about the benefits of building these links. So when we talk about the benefits of any link type, the first thing we always talk about is the authority passed. And forum profiles, for me, get a 2 out of 5. They're a little bit lower than, say, an article, a Linkvana post, or a blog, but they make up for it in quantity, and we'll talk about that in a couple seconds. But just know for now that they're a bit lower individually than, say, a standard article. Next is going to be the indexation speed. And the indexation speed for forum profiles is quite low. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 actually. And the reason for this is because the profiles of the users are deeply nested within the forum. So when Google crawls the forum, first they're going to look at the threads, and then they might look at kind of the individual users in those threads. And then eventually they'll make it to the user directory. And within that user directory, they will find your profile and then your link. And so there's a lot of steps in between it. So the forum profiles are going to be indexed much slower than, say, a social bookmark, where it automatically goes to the home page first and then slowly moves down. So if the authority is so low and the indexation speed is fairly slow as well, what's the benefit? Well, the benefit is you can build these links in bulk. They're very, very cheap, and you can get them from a large variety of domains. And so even though each individual link may not have much impact, when you're building hundreds of them, you can see the impact very quickly and easily. And so forum profiles have been kind of a standard SEO favorite for many years now because they're so cheap to build, and you can build them bulk very quickly and easily. Now for actual uses, you can build one link to any page within your forum profile. I do not recommend overusing these for your money site. Generally, I find these work best as a tier 2 link. And so your tier 1 would be links that go straight to your money site. And then tier 2 is links that go to tier 1. And so like I said, I recommend using forum profiles for tier 2 and linking to that tier 1. Doesn't mean you can't link to your money site. I just find that it's a bit safer if you're linking to that tier 1. Anyways, that sums up forum profiles. Hopefully now you kind of know what they are and you can see how to place them into your campaigns.